Yes, guys, we are finally back and we finally made to the very first out of 2 reactions. I'll be jumping on this YouTube platform. Welcome to this Mystelics Reacts channel, brothers and sisters. Big old for definitely today, this vibrations. The other one, the next one I'll be doing, it will be on the BrBpTV YouTube platform. That link will be in the first comments in the comment box, little guys, as well as the latest vlog that I dropped on the Economic Revival Summit, brothers and sisters, award ceremony that happened last night. Of course, that link will also be in the first comment in the comment box below. I believe that there should be definitely more of these kind of vibrations because it kind of gives you hope, brothers and sisters, in the chaotic styles that is happening in Dominica, brothers and sisters. And you definitely need tune in into BrBpTV a bit later on to find out what I'm talking about right there, brothers and sisters. It's very sad, but of course, I definitely believe that there is some sort of hope that can be had, man. Some sort of hope. Of course, Dr. Thompson Fountain gave us hope last night on the merit of the summit. And of course, things that can actually be happening. It's just that the Dominican people need to make, my goodness, we'll talk about that on the BrBpTV YouTube platform. Brothers and sisters, welcome. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that. And subscribe, brothers and sisters. Subscribe and turn on that post notification. Click subscribe, click the bell, and then click all so we're notified when I drop all my videos right there and there, brothers and sisters. That's, of course, help the algorithm when you click the thumbs up button, the like button, to push these videos further and further. And, of course, you'll be notified when I drop my videos right there and then. Without further ado, brothers and sisters, let us get into the vibrations for the day. Of course, we have none other than Mr. Grog. Jason Grog has given us an update, brothers and sisters. What has happened? Let's take a listen.
Hey, I just got word that all my custom charges were dropped in magistrate court. I'm looking forward to finding out the details. And even more so when the Attorney General's office actually delivers the proper paperwork.
Interesting. So that definitely will be something that is interesting on the basis why they dropped his charges. So if they dropped his charges, why did they deport him in the first? Well, his charges were not dropped at that time, so they deported him. Does that mean that he'll then have the right to come back to Dominica since his charges were dropped? So what does that really mean? Of course, he wants to get the documents to pretty much, I guess, to show whoever he has to show. And of course, hopefully, they will definitely give him the documents. Hopefully, the documents will get lost. You know, lost in the works, brothers and sisters. And of course, he would not be able to see what's going on. But of course, he has indicated that what?
I just got word that all my custom charges were dropped.
All, not some, all of them were dropped. Which of course begged the question that I asked a while ago. Does that mean he will be able to come back to Dominica without any issues right there? Because he pretty much said the same thing. So why they didn't do this in November? Because they had no case against him at all. None at all. But it's good that they actually handling the other case that deals with the children online. That's what I was told. It's been handled online. So, you know, I know the Dominica definitely is going to lose that one for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. They dropped the case, the custom case, so they're handling the other one right there. The big question, like I indicated before, does that mean he will be able to come back to Dominica? If not, why? That's a good question to ask in that regard right there, brothers and sisters. What are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below in that regard right there, brothers and sisters. Let's move on right there. They seem to have taken something. There seems to have been something taken in the Indian River, brothers and sisters. Indian River Tourism Building has been burglarized multiple times, not just once, not just twice, well, multiple times, I mean 2 or more, right there, brothers and sisters. So, multiple times, it seems, maybe they robbed it, nothing happened, they probably put a camera inside there, and boom, they rob it again, and nothing happened, brothers and sisters. Sometimes I don't even understand why people have cameras, why they have cameras in the first place. If people can be robbing people on camera. Remember, they robbed the bank. They robbed the bank. Not the bank, no. They robbed the bank already, no. The bank have cameras in Portsmouth. Remember, they robbed the bank. I don't know if they robbed the bank, but there was a burglary that took place where people entered the bank and they left. Apparently, nobody was found in that regard. But I'm thinking of the gas station in Jimit, I think. These people were robbing these people on camera. With all the cameras all over the place. Up to now, they don't find nobody. And you, boy. Remember they robbed the police station in St. Joseph? Up to now. Hey, Gasa, sometimes, brothers and sisters, you might have to take things into your hands with, because the police, what we have police, what? Police just there to draw a salary and get a big belly. Yes. Or dress up in camouflage and go and play cops and robbers in the bush. Because people missing up to now. When last you ever hear police find anybody that go missing? Tell me. They have all sorts of trainings that they're apparently doing. A set of people have gone missing, brothers and sisters. You would think that they have advancements of sort. Nothing of that sort. They dress it up in camouflage for them to form the royal donkey to say they're going and play cops and robbers in the bush. When last year police find anybody, brothers and sisters, that gone missing? Help me. We don't have war. What else could the people in the uniform be doing, in camouflage be doing? Huh? It don't have war. Either they're going hunting for rabbits or... Gassa, let me continue that thing there. I take up my precious time. Anyways, Indian River has been robbed, brothers and sisters, multiple times right there. I think I remember seeing the video of the individuals, the two boys who apparently were just, apparently they didn't want the fans. They didn't want, maybe when they see multiple times, they were just breaking doors and entering and seeing what they could find. But apparently it seems like nothing was taken. We'll get back into this in a moment, brothers and sisters. It seems like nothing was taken because probably there was nothing valuable there. But I see fans and chairs. I mean, my goodness, if I had a fan at my home, I'll take a fan. Maybe you couldn't bring it. But I'm not saying to go and thief, brothers and sisters, but I'm figuring out what could they have taken inside there. Maybe they take some monies because I see them searching through the letters and what have you. So maybe that was what was happening right there. But apparently the video that we saw dealt with this one in that regard multiple times. But yeah, police, wow, police will protect us. Police know to intimidate or try to intimidate citizens when they're fighting for their rights. But they do not know how to protect your rights and your properties from vole, sacre vole. Yes, Ja. Anyway, brothers and sisters, talking about sacre vole. Remember when the Prime Minister came to lie to the people of Dominica? He said, well, his people, whoever writing for him, all right? Because Kerry wouldn't be up there making posts. He probably read the post, hey, I need to approve it, read the post and say, okay, great. But Scary doesn't be writing those things, okay? I just letting you guys know. We're a big deal. I'm a big deal. Me and my friend them some big deals, but apparently we're. Who's the we're? That's a question right there. And this news is a big deal, Scary is stating to us. Dominica has been named among 7 Caribbean venues to host matches during the T20 World Cup. The best cricket you can watch in the world is T20 World Cup, brothers and sisters. Full of excitement, it's not too long. It has the vibe. I remember when we used to watch 5-day cricket, that just used to make my head hurt me. I used to go insane. Like, let's watch something else now, please, But T20, I wouldn't mind watching the T20. I enjoy the T20s. Even T50 or whatever they call 50 overs, brothers and sisters. It's a little bit too long. But the T20s is just right, brothers and sisters. And Dominica was shortlisted for that game. 2 games, mark you. We had 2 games, brothers and sisters. If you look at the West Indies team, there are 2 Dominicans on that team. 2 Dominicans. We were shortlisted for the games, brothers and sisters, but apparently, we did not make it. Tune into BrBpTV to find out some more, brothers. It's going to break your heart when you find out what it is, brothers and sisters. It's going to break your heart. So Scary is telling us, get ready to play hosts to the world for exciting cricket action right here on the island, the nature isle of the Caribbean, Dominica. Now, brothers and sisters, imagine we do get that, right? You do get that. Coming into Dominica, we get the games, but apparently they cannot come in to go, to play the cricket because apparently we don't have lights. We don't have lights. Boy, they're going to freak you out when you hear what is happening on BrBpTV, brothers and sisters. But it's interesting now, brothers and sisters, when you live in Dominica, you cannot enter a country because of what Scared them have done. What have they done? These are the footballers, brothers and sisters. The footballers. This individual is indicating everything in Dominica is back to front. The football team, I think this is the national team, awaiting visas in Barbados to travel to Guatemala. They were not allowed to travel to Guatemala and had to sit in Barbados hoping for them to get visas so they can go and play football. I think this is the World Cup qualifiers or something of that sort. I think that is the case, brothers and sisters. They were stopped from going to Guatemala because they did not have visas. Guatemala. Guatemala that have all sorts of crime and all sorts of insanity is saying to the Dominican people, we find that you guys might be even more dangerous than us. So we want to prevent you, and not just prevent access, free access. We want to prevent you guys. Once you are a whole level Dominica passport, we want to prevent you guys from coming into our country because we think you guys are more dangerous than us. Brothers and sisters, check the crime rate of Guatemala. Go check it. And they think because of scared, we are dangerous people to prevent us from coming in. It's a good thing as a whole lot of different. But that is something else, boy. Scary prevented the Dominican footballers from entering Guatemala because of his strange dealings. I'm sure it has a lot to do with CBI. It has a lot to do with CBI, brothers and sisters. When people running reckless like that, brothers and sisters, they have to protect themselves. Imagine that. Guatemala. Guatemala. Well, they had to wait for some time, brothers and sisters. But thank God they got the visas. The Dominican footballers got the visas. And they made it to Guatemala. I don't know about the music, brothers and sisters, so we're taking it out. So they finally made it. Hey, he's my partner. I guess this is the fanfare for Dominicans, I guess. Thank God they make it, guys. But that is a heck of a thing, knowing that you're going to travel to a place that just banned visa, free visa access. I just checked it, guys. I just checked it yesterday. I checked that. Some of the websites still not updated yet. They have visa-free travel for Dominica for 21 days. So you don't need a visa to go. Some of this stuff don't even updated yet. So most likely when they were traveling, they put it back. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But that is really a Taiwi. I said, Taiwi, Gasa. What a conundrum. But they made it. Thank God they got their visas. And they were able to go into the country so they can play football. Hopefully they win some games. Or a game or two. Okay, so that is a stadium. That is a stadium. Yes, man. A stadium. You know. Oh, well, I guess it's gonna be full of his World Cup or World Cup qualifiers, whatever they want to call it, brothers and sisters. They just entered in. Probably testing the ground. Let's see what's up. All the contributing factors and sponsors are there. Take pictures, brethrens. All you do look like is football you can't play. All you look like all you can play basketball because all you look like is a tall fellas. Them fellas look like is basketball you gonna play. I don't know if it's the camera angle or the cameraman shot, but yeah, you looking like it's basketball you going and play there. Hey, look at real intercontinental way. Real intercontinental. No. Some might not be able to afford going intercontinental in Dominica, but they are able to do it in Guatemala. I myself need to go Guatemala with brothers and sisters. I need to go there to ask. I have people there. Well, guys, I'm just happy that these guys made it. But it just goes to show how in depth the restrictions can be as a result of the leader of the country. It's not the people that cause the visa restrictions, you know, brother. You know that? It is not the people. Like I mentioned some time back, brothers and sisters, even the United Kingdom wanted to keep visa-free access to those who were born in Dominica. But then they realized on the passports they can change and alter this when you see Dominican. So they used to put Dominican for the people that were overseas. And that confused them. And as a result of what they did to the people of Dominica, when I say they, we're talking about the Prime Minister and his colleagues, what they did to the people of Dominica caused the Dominican people to suffer that loss. So people need visa-free access, and it's not easy to get visa to go England now. It's not easy. Ah, boy. The Guatemala, we got Guatemala. You see, but Guatemala not one of the wealthiest countries. At least they want some more people to come in. You know, tourists and what have you. They decide they don't want it from Dominica. They don't want it from Dominica. All you EC dollars, boy. All you EC dollars. But they don't do too well. All these what people want in the poorest Caribbean countries. St. Vincent, Casa. Tune in to BrBpTV. There's very interesting stuff happening, brothers and sisters. Tune a bit later on. Right, it's about Mystelics on this here. Mystelics Reacts. Like I indicated before, definitely check the first comment to find the latest vlog. And of course, later on, you'll find the next BrBpTV, the next reaction I'll be doing. But what are your thoughts on the whole situation, man? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this, man? Going to represent your country as a result of what your government has done, restricting you the access to enter. When they had visa-free, just the other day, they had visa-free access. Your Prime Minister caused you guys to be locked out. You have to sit down in Barbados. Sit down. All you have to sit down in Barbados. Hoping and praying that you get visas. What if they decide, no, we're not giving all you no visa. We're not giving all you no visa to go Guatemala. You know what Guatemala is, brothers and sisters? In Central America. Central America. Boy. Yes, sir. What are your thoughts, guys? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, right there. Give this video a thumbs up if you understand it. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get the latest vibrations when they tend to come through. It's about Mystelics once again, guys. Be real. Salute the king. Be positive.